Yo, back again with another My Team video. And I know a lot of people, I literally check on Twitter, I check on through YouTube. They say the endgame concept is what ruined Season 8 for them. Saying the endgame concept is boring. And I was just saying that literally they should be doing other things. Is not enough. I would disagree. People say the endgame concept is bad. I like the endgame concept. I might be like one of the rare people who like it. But like, let's look at the endgame concept. You get Carmelo Anthony, right? No one would be using Carmelo Anthony right now if 2K didn't make his animations, right? LaMelo Ball is another example. No one would use him. Like, you can go through the list. Luka Doncic on current gen. No one would use Luka on current if they didn't change animations. Facts. Magic Johnson, no one would use them if they didn't change animations. Like Shaquille O'Neal, no one would use them if they didn't touch his animation. Like, there's so many through the list, and it gave so many players like a car. Like, I like the endgame concept. Like, do people forget about go-karts? I will say my issue with it in a second, but do people forget about go-karts that were literally, like, if you look at them, they were literally the same cards from, like, let's just show LeBron real quick. LeBron. No, that's not the LeBron James. I think it was a different one. LeBron. But didn't he have an Invincible? Yeah. This was the difference between an endgame and Invincible if you didn't even have badges. They were the same card with the same animations. Tell yourself, is that fun? Getting the same card 100 times at you again and again? Like, surely I would have loved it for certain players like T-Mac to get in the same release. Like, there's only a few players I would kind of wish they kept their jump shot because I like it a lot more than set shot 25. But that's not my issue that line with Season 8. Like, I personally like the endgame concept. I really will put this on the screen as well. Let's put this on the screen. I love the Metamorphosis, but this is where I wish they would have took it. Literally, the Metamorphosis set, right? It gave different animations to people. Like, they should have gave like multiple different releases to people. They could have kept swapping around Corey's fade, and you can do Trae Young's fade. You can literally do like multiple stuff with it. But look how he got Kobe and Jump Shot 3. Surely size-ups would change, but like everybody had a different jumper, which was cool. There's so many good releases in this game. They don't have to give everybody set shot 25. That was my main issue with it. And I also forgot to mention Will as well. Like, we can search Will. No one would use Will if it wasn't for the endgame concept. And it's not working. Like, 2KDB's broke. Like, if it wasn't for the endgame concept, like Luka and Kobe, like, I have zero issue with this. I think that's good. It's fun. Like, to me, it is a fun. Like, the endgame concept, do I think it's bad? No. I love the Metamorphosis set. I wish they would have did more of the Metamorphosis style, though. That's the thing that I probably wish they would have done more. Because I really like the fact they gave different jump shots. And if they had done that, or even make it an Evo, like, you can keep the release or drop one with the release for people that want it. And then, like, had multiple different releases on each of these players. I feel like it would have been cool. So, and some had Corey Leaner, some had Trae Leaner. I mean, you can then have variety with it, and you can still do their other version you want to, but I liked it. I like the endgame concept. I don't think, my problem would be like dropping just 2 players in the pack. Like, you saw multiple times in the pack they had like a Galaxy Opal. They literally could have easily substituted that and put real players in them. But I mean, am I going to complain about that? Not really. That's not my problem with Season 8, why I call it the worst season of literally them all, okay? This is my main problem. Stuff like this that they dropped today. 750 tokens for Bill Russell. So let's just look at the prices of these hero sets. And this is the reason why I hate this season more late than the EndGame Concept. I don't think the EndGame Concept's that bad of a concept. I think people just on the bandwagon saying it's the worst, but then forget that the coach set last year was horrible. It was boring. It was not fun, not enjoyable. But for me, I'm having the most enjoyable time playing the game. I can't be like the season, like saying the concept sucked. I would strongly disagree with that. Because I like the Metamorphosis set so much, so maybe I'm like I'm a little bit minority, but look, Tim Duncan 9K, 9K, 9K. Are you like, why the heck would anyone like? And I could just put this on the screen. And this has been my big problem with this season. It's like this season has really been the season of trolling, and it makes me sick to my stomach. Like, honestly, I think to myself, like, 2K don't deserve anything. Like they don't deserve an $150 pre-order. Like, how in the world can I tell you, oh yeah, go buy it, when they've been trolling all week? They've been trolling people always. Like, it's like a slap in the face to every person who's still playing their game. It's like 2K just spits on them. Or at least not 2K, the main devs who actually determines the content. It's like this. We can start off with this one. I mean, this might be my main issue with this company. My main issue is Season 8. This makes me sick to my stomach. Because Season 3 was a joke, but at least they weren't trolling us half. Like, look at this. First, we start off with Magic Johnson. The Showtime era's back. Magic Johnson laughing in the face, and literally, look, everybody complaining like, oh yeah, but he already got a card. He already got a card. Why do we need Magic Johnson again? Look, like, wait, sometimes I think about you. It's like, why do we got another Magic Johnson? It's like, oh my god, it gets annoying. And then you go to next week. And that's why I can't take people's excuses literally and say they're waiting 2K23. So they can't do anything, Carlo. They can't do it. Bro, stop it. Like, they literally can update their game and troll us 24/7 on speed dial 100% of the max time. They can freaking do it. If they can do it, then literally, Larry Bird I don't have an issue with, but Magic Johnson. But like this, lock in for completing both two choices. So 4,200 likes. A lot of people under my video, I know a lot of y'all did this collection. And what did 2K do? They smacked y'all in the face with these packs 3 days later, which I did call. A lot of people, someone like, oh my god, but everybody knew it was coming. No, Wednesday, a lot of people were saying Bobo. So stop with that. And yeah, they slapped you in the face and made these cards worth, let's see, we will lock them in for 300k. And it's been the whole idea around the season. That's why they should have been reward players. I mean, it's not like they're dropping any players anyways. So they should have made Paul George, Russell Westbrook, not even Russell Westbrook, like Eddie Corey, like Bobo. If like, I just don't get it. They could have put like a whole section of players in them. And literally, let me enter that MyTeam. Run my search. MyTeam anniversary. They gotta put like a whole section of players in, but that's not what they did. That's not what they did at all, literally. So let's go to the price. You got Dark Matter, Giannis. So this was a scam. 50k MT. You can get Giannis onto the Kupo for 50k MT. That means they literally scammed people out of their MT for locking in this set. Because you could have sold this set, got 300k, which I was suggesting on my stream, literally. I didn't think it was worth locking in for free, which, I mean, I'm rich, but a lot of people aren't rich. A lot of people lost a lot of MT. You're locking it in. Made or left remaining, and 2K slaps them in the face a couple days later, and this whole season idea just crumbled. Like, did no one fall? Like, this set, it could have included so many players. But no, they did not do that. Did not. And this one, oh yeah, we're gonna tweet about pick up anniversary Kyrie. Okay, this wasn't bad. I mean, Bessa, Surbeck, Shorely, Kyrie. If you want to do it, do it. If you want to do it. And then they tweet this, like, at 3 o'clock. They know people are waiting for the pack leak. And they're tweeting about their Prime Gaming freaking membership. Like, this is what I mean. They have no respect to people playing the game. They have literally zero respect for any person playing the game. It's just like literally any respect for us at all. It's like they just treat us like terrible. They treat us like horribly. As week 6 eliminate pro. Yeah, then we got this. Oh yeah, let's put this up on my screen. Hopefully it pops up. Can I even get it to pop up? I don't even know how to make it pop up. I don't know how to make it pop up, but I can't make it pop up, but you know, it's just like, man, you collect 6 invincibles, you get an end game, like, so literally, it was this pack. If you didn't know, you don't play the game for some reason, I don't blame you. Okay, this pack, right? So literally, that's the pack. And literally, you can go to your nearest auction house. They dropped this on the same day as freaking Super Packs. Remember that. And you can search Invincible KD. And we look at our 6th week of grinding limited goddess. We got a 25k Kevin Durant for 6 weeks of grinding. You know what? Whatever. And then next week we get Bill Russell, which I still disagree that, like, why couldn't they give us some endgame? Because they did this like 2K. They did this like 5 seconds before dropping the Invincible packs. People don't understand that Bill Russell was gonna be worth like 10k anyway. If someone wanted to buy him, they could have got him for 10k MT. So they literally, 2K didn't really give anything. If you're technically speaking, they could have gave him an upgraded card, made it unauctionable. I would have took that. It would have been fun to use an endgame Bill Russell, but it doesn't look like Bill Russell's getting a card. Doesn't look like it. It's the final weekend of limited. Oh my god. It's like, man, screw this company. And they're like, oh yeah, let's see your MyTeam lineups. And then they didn't tweet out any freaking lineups since the tweet. You major freaking trolls. Okay, but new clutch time triple threat rewards. Yeah! And then if you play clutch time, I got Vince Carter, right? I have died this mode for 4 weeks since Vince Carter. I have not seen a cop card since then. And you know, I go live at early on Wednesday every single week. I have not got the top card in any of those times since Vince Carter. That was 4 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago. Did I just tell you that literally, what the odds are? And you can go by and their tweeting is out like, oh my god, you want to grind. And let's go take a look at how much Kyrie Irving is. How much is Kyrie Swerving going for? Just look. How much does he go for? How much? 20k MT. And they acting like it's such a big deal when you'll never get him on your board. So yeah, that been the story of season 8. Personally, unless season 9 is somehow surprises me, like. And then I forgot about this too. Like, literally, they asked about a poll. They put Magic Johnson as the first option. And they literally like, but get your Brian Scalabrine. Robon is your favorite player. So is Magic Johnson just going to be the level 40? And then are y'all just going to add, like, the other players as trolls? Like, what is this poll? Like, this poll does not accurately write off and say, like, who you want for a level 40. who do you want for this. It just asks you your favorite player with just 2 random players. See what I mean? It's like, what are these devs like? They just have no care in the world at all for people that play this game, and it's high-key frustrating. It's high-key frustrating that they treat us so freaking poorly. And that's, I guess, the worst season, because they treat us poorly. They treat us freaking poorly, literally. Like, horribly. Like, we play their game, they expect us to spend money, but then at the same time, they troll us like 24/7 for a whole week. And then they add these token things, so I guess they're still continuing to troll. Like, they just... Who even knows when the last day of content is? Because they just troll every single other day. They just, like, there's a new troll thing. It's just like, man. Man. I'm like, part of me, I like EndGame Concept, but, I guess... Yeah, I don't know. This season of trolling. That's just the best way to end this video. But yeah, I like the EndGame Concept. I hope they do it better next year, though. They shouldn't do Metamorphosis, but hope they do it better if they do bring it back. Hope they bring back Metamorphosis. And yeah, hopefully we get more sets like that in 2K23. Well, Season 8 has been the season of trolling, and it leaves a lot to be disappointed. So, see y'all, and the fact there's only 2 cards, but that's a whole nother discussion. See y'all in the next My Team video.